Welcome MOTU fans to another Third Earth Reviews toy review, and today I'll be reviewing the Masters of the Universe Origins Lord of Power Mer-Man from Mattel. So before we take a look at a figure, let's take a look at the packaging. The Lords of Power Mer-Man is sold on a blister card packaging that fully showcases the figure and is very similar to the original 1980s packaging design. His accessories and his mini comic are behind him, and on the back of the blister card there's a fantastic illustration featuring the character, along with images of his action features and other figures sold separately. This Lords of Power Mer-Man is very different than the original Origin figure. The green plastic for his body is a slightly darker shade, and there are several different sculpted details. These details include the head and facial sculpt, as well as the different sculpts for his forearm and boots. Although I do like the original Mer-Man figure, I do enjoy this figure a bit more. The darker shade plastic for his body works very well with the orange and yellow coloring of his outfit and facial details. I also like this head sculpt a bit more than the original figures, as this version does look a bit more like a sea creature. I do have a few very minor paint issues with some minor sloppy paint around his forearms, and the orange paint on his face is a touch too thin, but thankfully this does not detract from the figure's overall appearance. Mer-Man does have the same interchangeability that we've seen with all of the other MOTU Origin figures, as well as the Masters of the WW Universe figures. Some of these interchangeable parts include the head, arms, hands, waist, legs, and boots. This does allow for some interesting mixing and matching, as well as some fantastic custom figures. The Lord of Power Mer-Man does have similar articulation to all of the other MOTU Origin figures, meaning his head is on a ball joint so he can look up and down as well as left to right. His shoulders have the same ball-like joints so they can move up and down as well as out to the side. Both Mer-Man's elbows and his wrists can bend and rotate. He does have a swivel at the waist while his legs can move forwards, backwards, and out to the side. There are swivels and bends at his knees, standard swivels at the boot cuts, and rockers in his ankles so his feet can move up and down as well as side to side. Mer-Man does come with a few different accessories, including the removable armor, his signature sword, and the same mini comic that we saw with all of the figures in this wave. While the sword does have the same mold as the original Origins Mer-Man figure, it is made up of a slightly darker yellow plastic. His removable armor is a completely different mold than the original Origins figure, and does include much more sculpted details, and is made up of a solid orange plastic instead of the original bright yellow plastic. For anyone interested in getting one of these figures for yourself, you can find MOTU Origin figures in some stores like Walmart or Target, or online at such sites like Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe so you can check out all my other reviews. I will have another MOTU review up in the near future, so until then, this has been Third Earth Reviews.